Tax Administration Jamaica, TAJ, was established on April 1, 2011 by the Revenue Administration Amendment Act 2011, consolidating activities of the former Inland Revenue Department, IRD, Taxpayer Audit and Assessment Department, TAAD, and Tax Administration Services Department, TASD. Since then, TAJ has become a semi-autonomous revenue authority, SARA, effective November 3, 2014, and is now operating under a new governance structure and has a management board. The chairman is Mr. Novar MacDonald. TAJ reports directly to the board and the financial secretary. The TAJ is seeking to transform its operations through human resources, processes, technology, and physical infrastructure to accomplish TAJ's vision of becoming a world-class tax administration. TAJ's management team include the Commissioner General and 4 Deputy Commissioner Generals. Commissioner General Mr. Ainsley Powell is charged with the responsibility of providing strategic leadership and vision by advancing the direction and charting the way for an efficient and effective tax administration through innovative strategies and linkages to create value that supports the government's taxation policies. The Commissioner General also has overall responsibility for the daily operations of TAJ and to provide centralized direction and management to the operations, strategic services, legal support, and management services division. Building coalitions with key stakeholders and ensuring that taxpayers have confidence in TAJ and its operations, including collection of the revenue due, the administration and enforcement of revenue laws through excellent service delivery, as well as to serve as principal advisor to the financial secretary on matters relating to the administration of tax laws and to contribute to the formulation of tax policies and the amendment of tax legislation. Deputy Commissioner General, Strategic Services Division, Mr. Hank Williams, has a responsibility for directing, managing, and coordinating the corporate and strategic planning and policy development functions of TAJ. Mr. Williams will also monitor and evaluate TAJ's performance in relation to its corporate and strategic plans, lead and guide the innovation and governance necessary to identify, evaluate, mitigate, and monitor the perceived enterprise operational and strategic risk, while ensuring that the risk management policies and strategies are in compliance with applicable international regulations and standards and the strategic imperatives of TAJ, as well as to oversee and monitor the development and delivery of programs to improve voluntary compliance. Deputy Commissioner General, Management Services Division, Marlene Cooper. She leads the strategic direction and policies relating to the provision of corporate services for TAJ. She is responsible for planning, directing, and monitoring the functions of the divisions comprising human resource management and development, information and communication technology, finance and accounts, records and information management and administration, property and security services. She will ensure that all tax revenue collected is properly accounted for, suitable property and office services are provided, fixed assets, equipment, and supplies are well secured and maintained. The organization's documents and records are appropriately stored for easy retrieval, as well as the implementation and maintenance of efficient information technology systems. Deputy Commissioner General, Legal Services Division, Ms. Grace Rookwood, provides specialized legal services as it relates to the interpretation, development, and enactment of tax legislations, negotiation of treaties and agreements, and deliberations in litigation, advisory and research, as well as representing the government of Jamaica in the international arena in relation to tax administration, and ensures that tax laws are administered in an equitable and transparent manner. In so doing, she will support the Commissioner General in developing strategic initiatives that promotes the vision of tax administration within a legal framework. Deputy Commissioner General Operations, Mr. Dave Jeffrey. His job purpose is to craft key operational strategies for the division within a tax compliance framework to support an effective tax administration. plans, directs, and monitors the delivery of the Domestic Tax Administration Program for direct and indirect taxes, exercise line management authority over the general managers for the large taxpayer offices, the revenue service centers, centralized operations, as well as over the tax offices, overseas collections, registration, audit and assessment, compliance and enforcement, investigations, taxpayer service and education, and crafts key operational strategies for the division. What is the role of TAJ? Tax Administration Jamaica is responsible for the administration of domestic tax. What is TAJ's mandate? To collect domestic taxes payable in accordance with the law, and to facilitate voluntary compliance and to implement tax laws and policies introduced by the Ministry of Finance and Planning. TAJ's scope of operations includes the administration of domestic taxes, being the primary government collection agency, and providing document processing. The strategic objective of TAJ is to improve voluntary compliance. This is done through service, education, and enforcement, and modernization in terms of people, processes, technology, and physical infrastructure. TAJ also has a compliance model which speaks to education, service, and enforcement. However, to have a better understanding and knowledge of the environment, one needs to look at the risk assessment, customer awareness, and effective segmentation. The areas of compliance are registration, filing, correct reporting, and payment. TAJ also has various legislations to strengthen compliance in the form of garnishment and lien, set-off, third-party information, penalty, and minimum business tax. TAJ is also making it easier for persons to become and stay compliant, filing and paying of taxes. Several processes have been developed and introduced to ensure the smooth flow of same, such as the implementation of RAISE. RAISE. What is RAISE? R-A-I-S. Revenue Administration Information System. And what are some of the services offered in RAISE? TAJ has partnered with eGov and the firm Fast Enterprises to develop, implement, and maintain a system that will replace ICTAS. The new software Gentax has replaced a number of current systems, including ICTAS and TRN. The rollout will take place in 3 tiers throughout the 2-year lifespan of the project. The first tier has been completed, and now taxpayers can file and pay GCT, SCT, TCT, and GART by using the RAISE portal. Phase 2 of the project is expected to roll out by December 2015. This phase will look at the income and asset tax payments, payroll, minimum business tax, and the statutories. The new system benefits taxpayers greatly by allowing them to access their information and transact business through a web-based Taxpayer Access Point, TAP. Customers using RAISE are able to view their filing or payment history, as well as any notice sent by the administration. The system also allows persons to apply online for all GCT refunds, make payment arrangements, and submit notice of objections as it relates to the particular tax types. Customers also benefit from a more interactive electronic filing experience and can make online payments using an automated direct banking ACH option. Persons can now conduct all zero-rating transactions online. Just a little stats for you. The taxpayer population as at July 31st, 2015. TAJ has 181,275 registered taxpayers with active accounts. Total taxes collected over a period, and we're speaking of the end of the fiscal year 2014 to 15, 241,160.9 million, and this is net revenue. And in terms of performance, 95.1% of target. Way to go, TAJ.
Tax Administration Jamaica uses various means to communicate with the taxpayer public. And we here in Communications are passionate about what we do and passionate about the business of taxpayer education, which is why we have begun to branch out our taxpayer education activities into social media, and we've begun to leverage several social media platforms. What does this mean for us? It means that we can begin to effectively bolster the taxpayer education activities on the ground to support our team members, and we further begin to foster an atmosphere of voluntary compliance, which, as you know, is key to the outcome of the National Compliance Plan. Tax Administration Jamaica has begun to roll out its YouTube platform. We've also begun to take a new step into the area of Instagram. You'll be happy to know that we have 3,030 persons following us in Twitterverse, as well as 1,924 persons who are a big part of our Facebook family. Tax Administration Jamaica continues to ensure that the business of tax collection is more than just tax collection. We want to make sure that every Jamaican understands why it is important to pay their fair share.
Want to contact us? You may do so by calling 1-888-TAX-HELP. That's 1-888-829-4357. Or send us an email, taxhelp@taj.gov.jm. Or visit us on our website at www.jamaicatax.gov.jm. Like us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/JamaicaTax. Follow us on Twitter at Jamaica Tax, or view us on YouTube at www.youtube.com/user/watchtaj. Tax Administration Jamaica, working together to serve you even better.